And now we go. My chat is going absolutely crazy for this wonderfulness, but the focus of the match is what we see in front of us.
Yeah, I know there's a little bit of a delay. I'll try not to spoil anything. Chat, please tell me if I'm commentating too far ahead. But it looks like we're neck and neck coming out of the tutorial stage between Link and Coach here.
Not sure what's going on in Coach's end. I'm seeing the cake stage.
You might have a little bit of a delay.
That much, though? That can't be true.
Yeah, I'm not sure. When I'm looking at everything's looking good for me as far as where they are.
Well, it's my first time, so there are going to be problems, of course.
Yeah, you might just have to maybe consider refreshing the stream. I don't know if you're capturing from multi-Twitch.
It's multi-Twitch, so I'll do it again.
Yeah, you might just F5 that. So from what I'm seeing, it looks like Coach Crab got the invincibility in the first stage as early as you can, and Link had to get it a little bit later. So a little bit of a disparance. I can't find the word. Coach Crab completes the first stage. I would give him about a 4 to 5 second lead coming into our stage 2, which is, I mean, that's the problem with this game is the auto scrolling. It's horribly exciting.
You're seeing stage 2. Both people have just finished stage 1 for me.
Okay.
It's been a bit of an issue that I'm trying to work out as to why when I start Twitch, there's a bit of a delay. Like it freezes in place for about 10 to 15 seconds. So
yeah, you're gonna have a big delay on yours. So
yeah, they've just started level 2.
Okay, yeah, you're about 10 seconds behind me, and I'm about. Yeah, I mean, and then I'm going to be a little bit of ahead of that. So.
Well, this is going as well as I could expect, which is fine. I mean, looks like both players are pretty much doing what they do best, which is completely owning this game.
Yeah, so should we talk about this game, or I don't even know.
Well, I mean, how many times can you talk about this game without repeating yourself, right?
Well, that's the whole thing. I mean, there might be people here who don't know.
Well, for those that don't know, this is a game that was released in Japan only, YUME Penguin Monogatari. And the aim of the game is to reduce your weight enough so that the little heart symbol that you see at the bottom that's flashing is no longer broken. Therefore, you are thin enough to please your wannabe girlfriend.
Yeah, it has a very liberal moral code in this game, I guess I would say, as far as the goal and everything, because I've never found, this is the only game I've seen where you can't die, but you do have to repeat levels if you're too fat.
Yeah,
that's basically the game.
Yeah, I mean, the aim of the game is to pretty much fat shame you into getting thin so that you can be attractive to others.
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, you have your the penguin broad. She leaves you because you're too fat.
Penko. Her name is Penko.
Yes.
She has a name, you know.
Yeah, she's yeah. I mean, I call her penguin broad. That's what she's called, right?
Oh yeah, I guess that's a translation.
There's not any negative connotation with that.
The kanji is Penko, but really it translates to penguin broad. You aren't wrong.
If you're she leaves you because you're too fat.
Yeah, if the penguin who you are, Penta, is too fat, then she leaves you for that dapper dude in the top hat there, and you have to repeat the level over.
Yeah, he has sunglasses, and
that makes him automatically cool.
Yeah.
And the top hat doesn't.
You need to eat these diet pills, protein shakes, Slim Fasts. They've been called all sorts of different things.
I like to call them the Billy Blanks shakes.
Billy Blanks, okay, that's not bad.
The inventor of Tybo.
Tybo.
Sorry, that must have been, I don't know, maybe that was a regional thing, I'm not sure. A fad that came and went.
No, I definitely remember Billy Blanks selling Tybo videos, for sure. Yeah, but I see both of our runners taking out the Cloud Boss on stage 3.
Extremely well. There is definitely, you can see that work has definitely been put into both of their runs thus far.
Yeah, and Coach Crab having a little bit of an edge here. You know, I'd say about a 10-second lead.
And that's probably added up over just minuscule time saves. Because I'm looking at both, and it's almost similar. It's eerily similar. There's just little minute differences that could really, you know, make the difference in the long run.
Yeah, with this game, this really is not, at least as far as what I found, is not a very terribly difficult game to learn how to run.
No.
But there are, you know, I mean, once you try to optimize your runs, you know, you do need to figure out little tweaks and stuff like that.
It's also the pressure of being under the lights, you know, and just the hype of the race can really put you on your toes.
Yeah, and it gets to the championship, which is, yeah. These runners are no strangers to it. As far as like we talk about the past here in the season 1, this is a rematch of the finals in season 1. Roller Games was Link versus Coach, where Coach won.
But it was a heated competition. I remember well.
And then season 2 was myself versus Link 7, and season 3 was myself versus Coach Crab. So basically,
you can definitely see who the cream of the crop are.
There's always somebody in the final from this group of these two.
But we've since expanded, and I don't know, it's been a pretty good turnout. Some of the newbies are doing well for themselves, and it's really just... It just shows that...
I'll take your word for it. I don't know what's going on in the other...
It really shows that anybody can play this, from the most skilled to the newest of the noobs. And that everybody is welcome. Of course, there has to be available slots because we are human and we have to arrange all of our matches accordingly.
And we do see Coach here entering the stage 4 boss fight. This is one of the trickier parts of the game. It's a big time save if you don't kill 2 of his little bird spawn things quickly. But Coach Crab does do that and saves himself some time. Now
this is Macho Bird Raven Savage, as he's come to be known.
Yeah, that's one of the names. I did see Link in practice doing this, and it looks like he's going to try that in real time. And from what I'm seeing, he got it. That's the quick kill. So that was probably about 5 seconds faster than the method Coach Crab used. So he's catching up a little bit, getting a little bit of time back there.
Like I said before, it can really, you know, I mean, especially with the last level that I've noticed, or even stage 5. If you take a dip in the drink, that could be the end of your run right there, or it could be a chance for the other person to catch up and at least make it a more interesting race.
Especially with these two runners, if we see anybody dive into the water, that's definitely going to be a instant loss. But Coach Crab does do that level pretty quickly. He got invulnerability almost through the entire thing.
He's just about to pass the black squid there. There we go. Or I guess not so much a squid as it is an octopus. We're coming up to Captain Condom, as he's been hilariously known.
And Link as well looks like he gets the double invulnerability and will be able to take out Ahab. So as soon as Link enters this boss fight, Coach Crab takes him down. So we are basically one Captain Ahab boss fight time difference between the two runners.
There has been something going around of people attributing this boss also to yours truly with the eye patch and whatnot.
Yeah, that's true. You did. I think in your first race, Larry, put your camera up there just to, you know.
Yes, and everybody had a good laugh. But anyway, we're coming up to the very last level here. Believe it or not, we're almost done.
Yeah, it's a fast game, and there's not really a bunch of room for mistake unless Coach Crab gets some bad. You know, he eats some eggs, and have to sit around and get the diet pills.
He seems to excel at these jumps, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think he would take out the boss pretty quickly. And
so we could have another Coach Crab win here. This man is unstoppable.
His time is looking really good too.
Mm-hmm. You think we could get a PB here?
I'm gonna say he'll get it. Yeah, again, this has basically been the whole race. It was just a little bit of things that happened in the first and second stage that had about a 10-second difference between the two. And I see Coach Crab does take down the boss.
There we go. Coach takes it.
Quick kill.
But we can't take away Link Sevens here, who is still dominates the game. Just, you know, it's like little micro movements that could be the beginning of the end.
Yeah, I'm going to say a 15-second difference between the two of them, maybe.
I'd say so. Looks like Link might have to go for the... oh, no. He gets it.
It was a lot more than that, actually. I don't know. I'm looking at it on a delay, apparently.
But there we go. That was the race. That was the beginning and the end, pretty much.
Yeah, Coach hosed it. Had a really good time. 10:41 according to SRL. Link second place, 11:01. So a 20-second difference between the two. And according to Coach Crab's splits, he was at 10:29, which is a very good time. World record is a 9:54:53, something like that. So he's 30 seconds behind the world record.
Hey guys.
Hello. Who do we have here?
This is Coach. How we doing?
Coach, hey, what's up? That was an incredibly good race.
Yeah, that was a PB right there. So
congratulations,
yeah,
and GG, Coach.
Tried a couple of new strategies. What was that?
I said congratulations on the PB and GG, Coach.
Yeah, thanks. I tried a couple new strategies where I was trying to get both of the invincibilities in level 5. I hadn't done that yet, and I also got a lot less clocks in levels 2 and 4 than I normally do.
Yeah, you were taking a big risk, but it paid off.
Yeah, I was still playing it pretty safe. I mean, I got like 2 more clocks than I needed in level 4 and 1 more clock than I needed in level 2. But I might have to up my game and get a little bit more risky against Buzz in the final.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think you just do what you just did right there. I think you'll be okay.
Well, we got Link in chat as well. Good race, Link.
Yeah, thanks. Nice one, Coach.
Yeah, good race, Link. 11:01, was that a personal best for you?
Yeah, and probably with the delay of me hitting the keyboard, I bet it's even sub 11. And yeah, that was definitely a PB by about 8 seconds, 9 seconds, something like that.
I mean, you both raced very excellently, and I have to commend you both on your wonderful playing.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of figured I had a chance if something went wrong for Coach, because I think he's practiced more, but I think I really only had 2 major issues. The first one was I got knocked around, like, on the ladder at the beginning of stage 1, and then I hesitate a little bit in stage 5, so I don't get knocked in the water as kind of a safe strat, and that definitely loses me some time. But those are like the only 2 issues that I had.
Yeah, maybe you'll have to abandon safe strats for the risky ones in order to, you know, move ahead in the future.
Yeah, well, there is no future, I guess, because this knocks me out of the winner's bracket. So the future is whatever game we pick next, I guess.
Exactly. Look ahead to the next tournament at least. Pump yourself up and see how things go.
Buzz and I get a choice in the next game we play now. Isn't that correct?
I think so. I don't know. They keep switching it up and stuff like that. But Link, I was
I
going to
don't
say that.
remember
Yeah,
if the runner-up gets a choice now, or if they just end up in the random pool.
yeah. Well, you
There's
mentioned
four
Link.
there's 4 different games to choose from. I'm pretty sure. I think it goes to the 2 winners. Well, the 2 that play in the ChampionSHIT, and then the winner of the cesspool, and then one more who was drawn from the hat or something like that.
That's
Yeah,
very
we'll have
interesting.
to ask the administrators of the tournament if we ever see them ever again.
Hey, they know the rules better than us, so put our faith in the founders.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
basically,
basically,
it would be
Link, what you
nice to
said
see
there,
them again.
I was gonna say that was the whole race there at the very beginning. Like you said, you lost that little bit of time. It was pretty much just a 10-second difference, almost the entire race, kind of coming and going. I mean, you gained a little time in with the quick kill on the boss in level 4, but then also getting the your invulnerability in level 3. You did that quicker than Coach did.
Yeah.
You know, close the gap a little bit, but it was kind of like from the beginning. That was just
I
basically that little.
I think Link may have gotten a quicker kill on Macho Bird.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I had gold splits on both those stages, 3 and 4. So
Nice going.
I figured I was making up time there, but I really needed I needed Coach to get knocked off the ladder or fall in the water. I think to have it make a difference.
Yeah, or have to get a 2 cycle on the bird boss.
Right.
It might even been like if I just got a 3 cycle on the final boss, you might have been able to catch up a little bit.
I don't know. It seemed like there was a longer period of time than that. I think if you'd 3 cycled, it would have been about one more hit, and then it would have been over anyway. But still, at least Link was able to close the gap somewhat.
Yeah, I mean, I feel good in that I got a PB and I still lost the race. So I mean, really, the only way to fix that is to practice a lot more, and I didn't do that.
In other words, do better, get gooder.
Yeah, get good.
Yeah, get good and don't suck, right?
I'll be looking forward to watching the final though. That should be pretty good.
This is coming from a guy whose best time is 13:34, so I don't have much of a leg to stand on.
It's a rematch, actually, right?
A rematch?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It is a rematch from. It is a rematch from season 3.
Oh, Coach and Buzz.
Yeah.
And this was actually a rematch from season 3 as well in the semifinal. Link against me.
Yeah.
Well, also you guys were in the final in roller games here.
Yes, that's right. We were. And Buzz and Link were in the finals in Wacky Races.
Yeah, I was talking about that in the beginning. I was saying, as far as me, Buzz, Link, and Coach Crab, we are the only 3 who have been in the final matches. There hasn't been anybody else.
Well,
in all 4
seasons. It ain't over yet. I mean, who knows?
Yeah,
in one of these seasons, there could be somebody could rise to the top.
Season 5, somebody's got to step up their game, I guess.
I see JSR or NIRM creeping their way in.
Or even Rose City Saint, who was putting up half decent times. Somebody's got to rise from the cesspool.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're gonna have apparently.
It's I mean it's gonna be hype. It's gonna be fun.
I think Joshy D can make a comeback still.
Yeah.
Oh yes. As long as the rules are, something like, collect all clocks, or collect.
Avoid the shakes.
Every single enemy. Do an obese run only.
Yeah.
Oh, see, now that's a good idea, even though it's impossible.
It's actually not
like
possible.
that idea.
That's not a full Joshy, right?
Is it?
Well, no, it is possible, but you have to get to the boss as fat as possible, and then you can beat the boss, and then once you start the next level, you have to get as fat as possible immediately and repeat.
That does sound like a fun idea. Buzz, maybe we should do that as a bonus stream after the final.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think when this tournament is over, this game is over for Buzz.
Yeah, I mean, this game's been over for me for like 2 weeks now.
What, this one more so over, or Panic Restaurant more so over?
I'd say about the same.
Really, you equate these two games?
I mean, I did Panic Restaurant. I put a lot more effort into that one because that game was a little tricky. Like, you had to learn that one. This one was like, after 3 runs, it's like, oh. Yeah.
Well, okay, Mr. Good at Video Games over here.
Well, this one, I agree that this one is much easier than Panic Restaurant was. Panic Restaurant was probably the hardest game in the tournament. So, well, I don't know. Roller Games was pretty hard too.
Yeah, Roller Games is definitely the most difficult.
But Panic Restaurant was the most unforgiving, I would say.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad that this is the game that I entered the tournament in. Something a little easier, a little hand-holdy, something that's not going to absolutely kill my free time.
Well, yeah, you can't die in this game either. It's crazy. I've never
Hey,
seen that before.
I'll find a way.
Yeah, you can time out, but
That's true, yeah. But honestly, like, has anybody here played any other game where you can't die, or
Kirby's Epic Yarn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've never played that one, so I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Well, Mickey Mouse Capade, if you play it right.
I mean, if you
yeah, I can't not die in that game.
If you start counting sports games, right, like bases loaded, right, you can lose, but you can't really die exactly.
Link makes a good point.
Die.
It doesn't really apply the same way.
Yeah, it depends on the sports game. Like, certain sports games, I don't think you can lose in, at least as far as my experience is.
NHL 94 for the Sega Genesis. Now, that would be an interesting tournament.
Oh, I would love... Oh, that sounds great.
It would have to be a net play, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting everybody on board with that.
Gets their own teams. Oh, that would be awesome.
If only.
Well, I mean, I've done a league in that game before, but...
NBA Jam
guys would be a lot
more
of fun.
It'd be quicker.
I mean, I'll be Anaheim. If we do it, I'll be Anaheim. That's fine with me.
Anaheim, really? In 94?
Yeah, they're the worst team.
Yeah.
94, was it the Rangers that won the cup that year?
I believe so.
See, I don't know, because it has like the previous year's champions when it puts it up, which was
the Canadiens?
LA versus Montreal, I think.
Yeah, the Canadiens won,
and then
93.
So I don't know who it was from 94. 94. Wait, 92 was
Pittsburgh.
The Hawks and the Penguins. I don't know.
I think 94 was the Rangers versus the versus Montreal. I'm pretty sure that's the only Stanley Cup I ever watched.
Yeah, I didn't really watch hockey back then. I was too busy playing video games.
I was too young.
Yeah, that was the year Michael Jordan retired, so I got interested in other sports.
Well, he retired, but like, come on.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
All right, well, I think that about does it for this race.
Yeah.
Congrats to everybody. You both put up good times, of course.
Good race, Link. Good race, man. Always fun racing.
All right, and hopefully there will be more of these wonderful races to come. You just got to get a hold of the players, got to get a hold of everybody else involved, and hopefully we will see you all very soon.
All right, yes. And I'll keep in touch, Buzz, about when we're going to do this. I guess we want to do it a couple days out so we can hype it up or something.
Yeah, we should sync it up with the loser match and stuff like that. I still think that I think it's Larry versus JSR until we see which one of those guys face Dig Shake. So hopefully we can set up a triple header or something like that.
That would
be good. Let's just hope that Larry will be able to stream by then.
Yeah, we're here for you, Larry. Hope you come back soon.
Plan it all out.
All right, well, congrats everybody, and everybody who tuned in. Stay tuned for next time. Try to keep you up to date, and see y'all next race.